I don't know why that replayed automatically. I have no idea why that replayed automatically. That was super weird. But anyway, welcome everyone to the chat. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Actually, most people be nighttime, actually, now that I think about it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, nighttime or evening time. For most people, I guess. But welcome everyone here. Yeah, I don't know why that restarted. I have no idea why. I didn't click it twice. It just, well, actually, I know why. Because I had that starting soon thing and I had it on a loop thing. It was like a weird option. Anyway, I'm streaming on StreamYard today. You can see this stupid goddamn duck up here. But yeah, goddamn duck is up there. So just for today, I couldn't be bothered using the streaming software I usually use. So yeah, we're on here today, which doesn't really matter. It's not too much of a difference. But yeah, as you can tell by the title, we're just going to have a general DCTV chat because I didn't do a live stream on YouTube on Saturday. I think I was going to do it on Friday, American time, whatever it would have been. I was just a bit busy over the weekend, so I thought, well, I'll do it today. And normally I was going to do the Hunger Games. I was going to do the Hunger Games today, but I didn't prep it because I was busy. And also I wanted to do a thing where you guys got to put some stuff in there like we did last time, like a bit of a draft type thing. So, well, for me, it's Monday. So I'm just I got to try and like rewind today. And that's where everyone else is for the most part. But yeah, so I wanted to just have a general chat because I probably won't do one on the before Superman and Lois. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I will do one. I think I'm just going to do the live stream today and then we'll do the Hunger Games thing tomorrow. We're going to do Hunger Games tomorrow here, probably around the same time, if not maybe about half an hour later. I'm not exactly sure. I'll figure it out whenever I wake up and I'm like, give myself like an hour or something to wake up. But yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm doing I'm pretty sure I've got this organized by the way as well. But because there's no Flash this week, which I'm sure most of you would already know, on the day that the Flash is normally on, so it would air on TV, you'd sit down and watch it and whatever, we're going to do a big trivia thing. So I'm going to bring 2, maybe 3 guests on. And it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be like mainly Arrowverse and movie trivia stuff mixed with maybe like some random topics there in there to catch people off guard. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do it on YouTube or Twitch. It depends my upload schedule. It might be on Twitch. It might be on Twitch just because I might want to play movie clips as a bit of like, what movie is this from? And then the clip plays, and that's a bit of the trivia thing. But it's a wait and see. I'll let you guys know probably tomorrow maybe, or at least on the day you'll know when it's on, because if it's on Twitch I'll upload a video saying we're on Twitch doing it, but if it's on YouTube it'll be live on YouTube. So yeah, it'll be a combination of things. I do want to thank Josh W for the $5 super sticker. Thank you very much. I can do that, but it doesn't show the actual sticker, but thank you very much for that. Actually, what was it? I can scroll up here. It was the pair, the bit of the weird pose going on. But yeah, so we'll do that. That's going to be pretty fun. I'm actually pretty excited. I've got to write up all the questions, though. And it's going to be one of those ones. It's not going to be that stupid Jeopardy stuff that sort of got, like, oversaturated. It's going to be, like, one where the people that are on there, I'll be the quiz master, by the way. I'll be the quiz master. And the thing is that they write the answer pretty much on a whiteboard, or they can use, if they don't have a whiteboard, they can use, like, a notepad, and they just write the answer down there. So, yeah. The only issue is people cheating. That's my only worry. But here's the zinger, and this is why you'd want to tune in. For each person that's there, whether it's 2 or 3 guests, depending, there's going to be 5 people from the chat attached to each person. And whoever wins, the 5 people attached to them go into a draw, like an automatic selector thing to win I'll probably do $20 Amazon gift voucher. Yeah, I was going to do 10, but I might just do 20. I might make it a bit because it's a bit of a special thing. So yeah, we'll do that. But as I said, I'll let you guys know probably tomorrow. I'll confirm it tomorrow. And then you'll see whether on the day where it's going to be exactly, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. I'll try to make it YouTube, but the thing is I want to do that movie clip thing. And I know on YouTube we're going to get zinged for it. We're going to, like, I mean, I showed, what was it, last week when we showed the clip, it zinged me after, or it copyrighted me after like 30 seconds. So if I show like just like 2 different movie clips of like 15 seconds, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get pinged for it. So yeah. Thank you, GPG, for the £2. Hey, dude, this sounds dope. Yeah, it should be fun. But as I said, I'll hopefully have it all sorted out by tomorrow this time, so I can tell you where it's going to be and exactly what I want to do and the things like that. So yeah. But yeah, I haven't actually had a chance. If you're on the Twitch stream the other day, we had to talk about it. But I haven't had a chance to talk about it on YouTube outside of my review. But that Flash episode wasn't very good. Flash episode was not very good at all. I was not pleased with that one. Yeah, I guess the good thing is that it's just over and done with. But also, I have to say, did people think that Flash episode got more hate because the Red Death arc wasn't that good? I do actually think that might be the case. And that's not me defending the episode. I think the episode wasn't very good. But I think it's being straight after the Red Death arc didn't help. It's not Keown. Scott Edwards donated $2. Will Keown defeat Cobalt Blue? No, I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would do that. At least not in the final season. Christian comes into. This is nothing. This isn't me. It's just I see this a lot of, and I point this out. I'm assuming you don't watch my reviews, Christian. That's the only thing I can assume, because I always get this, and I'm like, if you watch my reviews, if there's a bad episode, I'll tell you it's a bad episode. You only have to go watch this week's episode review to see it. I'm assuming it's people that don't watch the reviews and they watch just like a bonus video I'll do. But why would I sit back and whine about an episode that I already did a review on? So I'm assuming you don't watch the reviews, Christian, if that's the case. And that's not me just picking you. I just see that a lot of the time. They just don't watch it. So I assume that's what the case is. Have I watched Shazam 2? No, I'm seeing it on Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, so it'll be the day that the Flash is normally on. I'm seeing it at later in the day. What was the thing I saw before? Yeah, the episode stunk and wasn't it? I 100. It was a waste of time, as I said in my review, and I think I even put it in the title. I'm pretty sure it was just a waste of time. Like, that's pretty much the best way I can put it. Waste of time. Tyree said it's because there aren't many episodes left and they're wasting time in the fact that it's the final season. Are you talking about like why people? Yeah, I think if this episode was like a season or two ago, people probably wouldn't. Obviously wouldn't think it's a good episode, but they wouldn't probably have what's the word? Like, hit it so much, like, you know, stacked on top of it so much. You think they made this episode for Grant to rest? Well, yeah, I'd assume so. I think I was surprised. At first, I was like, why is Iris not in this episode? Like, it's not like Candace has done a ridiculous amount of work in the first 5 episodes. And then I was thinking, oh, it's because the week after this, which obviously isn't this week, but I mean the episode after is that Iris Nia episode where she's like the lead of it. So, yeah. Christian said, in your opinion, what caused the show to fall off so hard? First 4 seasons were good, after that it's been really disappointing. Any thoughts? Well, I think season 6 and season 8 are in the top 4 seasons. So I know it's a hot take, but that's my personal opinion. And I haven't even been anyone to be able to necessarily, like, because it all comes down to opinion. I think season 5 is the first or second worst season, and some people it's their favorite. Like, I've seen people say season 5 is their favorite. So I'm like, okay, well, it comes down to opinion. Yeah, but no offense, HXZ, you just do a lot of trolling. So I don't know if I can 100% believe anything you say. You do a lot of trolling. What did you say, Classified? Is the episode that Stephen Amell returns a filler? Well, I would say yes, though I don't know at the same time. Okay, well, I'm assuming Virginia's a troll, so I'm just going to put Virginia in timeout. It seems like a troll account. Virginia Willis, sounds like a troll name, so timed out. What was the thing? I don't know if it's a filler necessarily. It seems like it's I'd say on the base level, yes. On the base level, it is a filler, but in the long run, I don't know. What did you say, Kang? I have to look over here because it's easy to look over here. Honestly, this is why I like longer episode seasons. For example, season 8 had 20 and it was a good season. Well, yeah, but I think that's the issue with this season. I think, and Eric Wallace has sort of said it, it sounded like he thought he was getting at least 18. It sounded like he thought he was getting at least 18, was hoping for 20, ended up getting 13. But it's not like it was just The Flash. I mean, Superman and Lois only got 13. I think there's only 2 shows or something that got more than 13, I think. Like, even a lot of those news shows, which are spin-offs of really popular shows, whether it's current or former, that got only 13 as well. So it's a CW being safe, and I think it was also so they could fit all those shows in, because a lot of the shows didn't premiere till the beginning of this year, or haven't even premiered yet, or just premiered over the last week, like Superman and Lois. So yeah, I think in perfect, like, I think if my only concern is I think the Red Death arc would have been the exact same if we got 18 or 20 episodes. I think that's the reason that the Red Death arc felt like it was wasting time as well. And then we got this episode because I think Eric Wallace has just ripped out a chunk of the season rather than like reformatted the season, if you want to put it. Does that make sense? Like, he just like had 20 episodes or 18 episodes, laid it out, and just whatever the middle storyline was. Let's say it was I don't know, Zoom Returns. It's like a Zoom Returns storyline in the middle of something and rips it out. Just rips out that middle bit. That's what it seems like. Riverdale's getting 20. I heard the Riverdale getting 20 is because of the Netflix thing. I heard the Riverdale thing is because of the Netflix. Not I heard it, but I read that. I think it was on Deadline or Hollywood Reporter but this is when like they announced all those episode numbers, like, gosh, like what, September last year or something like that. It was ages ago. Liam did know. Oh, by the way, if you do want to get your question 100% read out, or comment, or question 100% answered, or comment 100% read out, you can super chat. It supports the channel, obviously. Liam did donate $5. Thank you very much for that, Liam. Do you think it's a possibility if Keone is connected to the life force, maybe she brings back the evil speedsters on accident? Maybe, but then again, it could also be something like the death force, or someone, maybe like a manipulation thing there. But then again, there is a chance that Cobalt Blue's thing is something connected to either the life force or the death force. So Cobalt Blue, with his gem thing that he has on his chest, can do that, if that makes sense. Though I think it's time travel, he could easily maybe do that. The only issue I have with that is that, like, Zoom technically didn't die. He just became Black Flash. What happened to Godspeed? Godspeed's alive. Reverse Flash, like, disapparated. I don't even know what you'd call it. I guess the only one to have like a body that is dead is Savitar, and I don't know, didn't he disappear as well? I'm pretty sure. So that's the only issue with that. But then I guess if you life force, you can just go like wave your fingers and someone comes back alive, maybe. So yeah, I guess it's a wait and see. I think Keone, even though I think her introduction was a bit dodgy, they could have done a better job with that. But then again, that whole Red Death arc was a bit dodgy. I think she's pretty interesting. Just because I think anything you don't know the answer to is interesting. At least on my thing, because I like story and stuff. And if I don't have an answer in the top of my head, exactly what's going on and exactly what's going to happen, then I find it interesting and somewhat compelling. It's just more the execution. So that's what we have to wait and see. But potentially maybe, but I think it's going to be something that specifically Cobalt Blue can do. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Mike with the $5 as well. Thank you very much for that, Mike. I want to know why you're always trashing Allegra and Cecile. Where I'm from, most love them. Where I'm from, most love them most. Okay, they love them most just under Barry. So I thought I was losing my mind. I just think there's no development there, especially with Allegra. Like, I don't think anyone can tell me what Allegra's development is. And that's the thing. I think that Cecile's fine enough, but Cecile had development. But then it was like it kept developing to the point where like they're shoved down your throat. I don't know. From my angle, and like this isn't me disagreeing because it's obviously different corners of the internet and stuff like that. But from what I see in my comments, people agree with me. The only one that people sometimes don't agree with me is Allegra. And I think that's just because they like the actress, which I'm fair enough. This isn't bashing the actresses or if it was a male character, like the actors or anything like that. It's more just when it comes to story, which I'm big on, if you're not contributing to the story, you just go down to the bottom of the pecking order for me. And I'm like, why are you even here? And I think Allegra, for example, brings down a character like Chester. I think Chester is a much better character when he's nowhere near Allegra, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I can understand why people would like them, you know, because they might like the actors and how maybe they interact and stuff like that on screen. But I'm a big person with story, and if someone doesn't really contribute to that, they're down the pecking order. And if they're wasting time with them, then it makes me dislike them even more. So it's not like hating, it's just that I don't understand the purpose specifically with Allegra. But Allegra's fault is that when Nash died, that was Allegra's purpose. Allegra's purpose on the show was to sort of fold in with Nash. Or Nash was very pivotal to her storyline. He died, and they didn't know what to do with Allegra. Like you wouldn't be able to tell me what Allegra's story was outside of her cousin randomly showing up and stuff like that, and then she just randomly died. Like you wouldn't. And Cecile's is more just like ham-fisted, if you want to put it. Though Cecile was best in season 5, 6, whenever Joe wasn't there. Whenever Joe wasn't there, Cecile was really good. But that's because they gave Cecile Joe's lines. I'm not too sure what you mean there, Lara, when you say Chester storyline. I'm not too sure that's a reference to. What's the perfect Flash finale in your eyes? It's coming from Spencer. I've said this before. I mean, do you mean like the entire finale? Well, I don't know, because I don't know. I think I would probably, in regards to the Cobalt Blue stuff, I'd have to wait and see how it plays out specifically and what his plan is. Like, because I don't know that, you know. So ignoring that side of thing, like the villain side, I've just got something in my eye. Ow. I don't know what the hell that was. That actually hurt like hell. Jesus Christ. Ow. Well, I'm going to start probably like watering eyes on screen. People are going to go, oh, Paige is crying. In regards to like an actual finale, like the final portions, I think I said this before, but it was just like trying to wrap up your main characters. So your main characters are Barry, Iris, and Caitlin, and I guess an extent Joe, because Joe's going to be there. But I think in regards to like the Flash stuff, it's like showing that the Flash's legacy continues. I don't think they're going to do what I would want, which is that you get like a epilogue sort of thing where you flash forward, like, you know, 20 years in the future, 50 years in the future. You visit the Flash Museum in 200 years and stuff, and you get to see the Flash legacy and how it continued on with new speedsters like Bart and Nora, their children, other speedsters that folded in, maybe even the multiverse coming in, other speedsters, all that stuff. I don't think we're going to get that, but then again, we might. Because it's more to remember that the Flash Museum is just inside Star Lab. So they just, as we've seen before, they can just, you know, change the setup and make that the Flash Museum. I would hope that's what happens, because I'd love to see that. The only issue, as we said before, I think we said it a couple of streams ago, is that Stargirl did that. So that's the only issue there. Stargirl did it. So is Eric Wallace in there going like, damn it, I wanted to do that, but Stargirl did something similar. But something like that, something that showcases the Flash's legacy. That's what I want to see. Thank you very much for the super chat, Spencer. GPG donated £3. Bro, Titan season 4 MIA. Yeah, I don't even know when the hell that's coming out. That's like just a lost cause. That's just gone. I don't even know what's going to happen with that. And the only reason I'm looking forward to that, as I've said before, is that Stargirl is in the first episode back from Titans whenever they come back. So hopefully that happens. What's your thoughts on episode 8 partners and time synopsis? Oh, I made a video on it. Did I make a video on it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I think I have like Oliver Queen or something in it. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I think I do. What the hell? I'm pretty sure it was in that video. But I don't. What's with the mold? If you've watched Superman and Lois this week, they had a mold inspection at the school, and now there's a mold issue in Star Labs. I don't know what, like, did no one clean the sets, or is someone's moisture going around? I don't know what the mold issue is. Oh, you mean Chester's storyline getting removed from the season, like them ripping parts out of like a... Yeah, okay, I know what you mean there, Lara. Oh no, Paige's eye took major HP damage. I mean, it's good now, but God, it hurt at the beginning. I hope they stick the landing on the last episode like Arrow did. Well, here's the thing. I've always said this about Arrow, is that I checked out emotionally from Arrow when he died in Crisis. So, like, I treat Crisis as the Arrow series finale. Now, of course, you have what was that thing called? Green Eye and the Canaries. Green Eye and the Canaries. You had that, but that was completely separated. And then you have the finale, which I'd already checked out emotionally. Like, I think I have a reaction to that finale up on the channel, and I just did not care for it. And it was nothing against how it actually was. It's just that I'd already checked out emotionally, like at the end of like what months before that, because that was like they took like the mid-season break and came back for the final 2 episodes or whatever it was. So I don't have that much connection to the Arrow series finale, funnily enough, though I love the show, because I treat the Crisis as the finale. I know it sounds weird. So Flash is going to be different in my eyes. I think Flash is going to be the reverse, if you want to put it, of Arrow. Arrow's back half of its final season isn't that great. It's actually pretty poor when the kids come in and stuff, but its beginning is awesome. It's like 9 to 10 out of 10s each episode for like the opening 3 or 4 episodes. I think Flash is going to be the reverse. I'm not saying all these Cobble Blue episodes are going to be 10 out of 10s, but like an 8 to 9 out of 10. I think that's what it's going to be. Though I can understand the concern, the Eric Wallace effect. I can understand that. I love that legacy idea and using the Flash Museum to execute it would be perfect. As I said, if Stargirl hadn't done it, I think they would 100% would have, but maybe there might be some hesitation to go off it. But if you have the Flash Museum there and it allows you to story tell without spending a ridiculous amount of money, why wouldn't you do that? And you can show like an older Flash. You can show Barry when he was maybe running around as a Flash when he was 50 years old, 20 years from now. And then whoever might have folded in and other heroes of the Arrowverse. You could have it that there's this, Ryan Choi or something like that. You can have, whatever you want to do, like other characters that fold in from the comics that they wanted to use, maybe weren't able to do it, whatever it might be. I think that'd be a really cool idea. Hopefully they do it. I don't know if they will. It's a wait and see, but fingers crossed something like that happens. Stargirl did it better and it deserves it. Well, Stargirl was like last minute and they did it. I think Stargirl was that final scene was done pretty much as good as you can do it. And I don't know what they would do with the Flash as well, because they had like spoilers for Stargirl, but they had the Shade doing it, which I think worked really well and showed his development as well. With the Flash, the only thing I can think of is that you have Timeless Wells doing it, maybe, or like a physical form of Gideon. I don't know. But Nick did donate $5, or Nick Trimble, might I say, did donate $5. Do you think Barry will become original timeline Flash in the finale? Do you mean he will become like a version of the Flash that goes back and... Well, technically, he can't become the original timeline unless they really want to manipulate some stuff where he was always which wouldn't make sense because it was always meant to be older. Like that version was older. But they could do it where like post-crisis and because of different timeline changes and stuff like that, that moment maybe doesn't exist how it used to. So Barry could run back and be that version if they want to put it. I don't think it would make sense at all, though. Though they could just make it, they could just do it and say, this makes sense because we're doing it. Like, really on the base level, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense if they do that, but they could do it if they want to. But it just matters on the reason to do it. I think that's the important thing, because there is... Like, we know what's happening in the season. We know Cobble Blue's the final villain. Is there really any reason to do that? I can't see. We know in the storyline in episode 10, we're going back to the day of the night. Yeah, the day of the night that Nora dies. So I'm curious as hell to see what that episode is. As I said, I'm excited. I wasn't looking forward to the Red Death arc. I said that in videos leading up to it, so I'm not shocked that the Red Death arc wasn't that good. I'm legitimately looking forward to the Cobble Blue thing because, one, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I've been asking for this mofo to be showing up since like pretty much the end of season 1, if not throughout season 2. And I think they're doing it in a manner which I agree with. So that's why I'm liking it. It's just more in the execution, because we can try and piece together things from what's been said on set and what's been said, which has been what's been said on set, and maybe via little things that Eric Wallace has said in interviews, but it's about how it is executed in the actual thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If Kyon is the life, if Kyon, is the life force, she could resurrect Caitlin. That's my thought, because it looks like I think Caitlin's going to be back by the end of the season. I think Caitlin shows up in the finale. That's my thought at the very least. Why wasn't I in the after party? I was out. As I said, like I've always said this, like, and this isn't like anything to pressure on Eric, but like I don't get paid to be on the after party. Like if there's any like money that comes through the after party, I'm not there. So I'm just doing it because I like to do it. So there's no like financial incentive for me to be there. So if something comes up and I really want to go do that on that day, I will go do that. And Eric can run the after party. I know it's not as good as if I'm not there, because another guest just isn't going to have that chemistry with Eric. But yeah, if I have something to do that I want to do, then I won't do the after party. But I won't leave. I gave Eric like 2 days notice. I think I told Eric like 2 days before. So it's all good, yeah. What was the thing I saw down here? Why is this not going with the flow? Why do I have to scroll down? Oh, is that why? That might be why, because I didn't hide the comment. All good. UFO Fanatic did donate $5. Thank you very much for that. UFO aliens. Do you think season 1 is overrated? I personally like season 2 much better. I also wish they would bring back the rival and trajectory. Interesting. I don't know if that is that a hot take. I know. Actually, no. What you know? What? Well, actually, no, because we did the thing, didn't we? Didn't the bracket challenge in season 2 beat season 1? Remind me. In the bracket challenge, didn't season 2 beat season 1? So I think most people preferred season 2. I think I prefer season 1, but not by ridiculous amount. Like I think season 2, I think on a rewatch is much more enjoyable than a season 1 rewatch, just because I think season 2 episode by episode has so much more going on. But that's due to season 1 allowing that as well. My issue with season 1 though has a much better finale. Season 2's finale is actually probably one of the weaker episodes of season 2. But I think season 2 as a whole is a more enjoyable season. I think that's probably the best way to put it. God, whenever I stream, my nose gets goddamn itchy. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I think season 2 has like better episodes and a flow sort of thing. But maybe season 1's overall story is better. But it's like it does have a lot of like building blocks because it is the first season. You usually skip the early Wally stuff. I think it's because it's a bit frustrating. I remember when Wally first came in, everyone was like, "Oh, when's he going to become Kid Flash?" And you have to wait till season 3. Like, and even then in season 2, everyone thought when he got hit with Jesse that he was going to become Kid Flash at that point. Hey, Paige, I've been seeing a lot of the videos on with Grant. Sorry, let me say that again. Just story time with Teacher Grant. Hey, Paige, I've been seeing a lot of videos online with Grant taking over the movie version of the Flash. Is that just speculation or will it really happen? It's speculation and like wants, if that makes sense. Like people want it to happen. I don't know what they're going to do with the Flash thing. I don't think they're going to continue with Ezra Miller. But they're also not going to recast the Flash before the Flash movie comes out, and they probably won't do it within like the next couple of months after that. So either that means that James Gunn will have to use Ezra Miller, or you have to, like, what do you call it? Just not use the Flash in the movie things, which is weird because he's such a big character. But I don't know, maybe they might make it work for a couple of years without it. But it depends how like he wants to set out his universe and stuff like that. But it's just speculation. It's not really like any sort of like real thing that I think is legitimately in the talks. It's more just people want it to happen. Paige, do you believe the doomsday rumors? I have literally no idea what you're talking about. You might have to shine a light more on that for me. Doomsday rumors. I know you might have to shine a bit more of a light on that. Jesus, Paige, you're live during the El Clasico. I don't know. God, I just know that Inter Milan lost to Juventus, and that screwed me over. Actually, who is winning? Barcelona. Okay. Hold on. Let me have a look. Should I bring this up for everyone? What's this? Canada grapes. Doomsday rumor. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? I got to get used to this thing again. Share screen. Tab that. Is that gonna? Oh, the add to stream. There we go. God, that's annoying. Oh, which one's better? That one. But yeah, in regards to UFOs chat, I feel like I answered it without answering it. I don't think season 1's overrated. I just think I can understand why people like season 2 better, if that makes sense. People want to send me comic books. What does that mean? Here you go. Hold on, I'm just trying to scroll through this where there's anything of interest. God, it goes on for a while. Wait, where's Doomsday mentioned? Wait, hold on. Wait. Doomsday's there. that paragraph that I was on, a bit later than blah, blah, blah. In this scene, they had Superman there and he's looking a little bit different. So yeah, something comes down. Storyboard mentioning his spikes grow. Okay, there. On the storyboard, I saw one panel that had one specific line and a drawing interpretation, his spikes grow, with a rough drawing of a monster with jagged spikes growing out of him. Wait, did he take a photo of it? No. Wait. That's just a camera or something. Okay, is that the storyboard? Okay. So spikes grow. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I did say, what did I say? I said that there has to be some sort of physical threat for this season. There has to be some sort of physical threat. Otherwise, it's weird. So I know it's weird that Doomsday would be coming in because of the misdirect. Because of the misdirect from last season, I'm surprised they would do it now. But then again, with Lex Luthor there, it's not too much of a surprise. Oh, the photographer himself was there as well. It has shown up. It's like a calling card. Open up the tab. It's like a ding dong. Imagine Todd Helbing lies about Doomsday twice. Well, what would it be? Spikes grow. That's just Doomsday. That is just Doomsday. I can't think of anything, especially if it's something where it's like the whole, Superman might think he killed him, and then he comes back alive, and then grows spikes. Is the Superverse thing in the Superman and Lois universe still a thing or not? I'm not too sure what you mean by that, Praveen. The Superverse. Do you mean like shows being connected to Superman and Lois, being like an Arrowverse sort of thing? Is that what you mean? That might be what you mean. I'm not too sure. Sorry, I missed a couple of super chats. Just let me. Okay, sweet. It was these ones. Give me 2 seconds. Not that one. That's for Zuna saying, "Hey, Paige." Well, hello for Zuna, even though I didn't mean to click on your comment, but I'll say hello anyway. GPG did donate £5. Make sure you stay to the end of. Make sure you stay to the end for Shazam. 2 post-credit scenes, and one is very intriguing, but no spoilers. Well, yeah, I see it on. Like I had like an early screening thing, but the person I was going to go with got COVID, so it was like last minute. I was like, well, I'm not going by myself. Because the way that it's done, it's a bit awkward when you're by yourself. God, you look like you're getting it. Yeah, it just looks awkward. So I just went, well, I'll just wait. But yeah, now it's stretched out where I'm not saying until like this coming Thursday. So pretty much a week after the movie came out. But yeah, I'll eventually see it. I mean, I was looking forward to it. I really like the first Shazam. So yeah. But thank you very much for that, GPG. And then Captain G10 came in with $5 as well. Thank you very much for that. Is that suit he had the day his mum died is the suit he's wearing now? Are you excited for the next ep or not too much? Which movie are you excited for? Are you talking about the original timeline? It's just the general white. I think I'm gonna bring it up. Like what? I guess type this in would probably work on Google. I guess images. Yeah, there we go. Like if I go, God, I hate StreamYard. There we go. Like, jeez, I got to click. There we go. I'm so used to like the other one where I just click it and it's like one button, but this is like 5 different clicks. Anyway, there. I'll just take off things. So it's just that general thing. It's just his season 1 suit, and they just did some altering and stuff like that. But I don't know if they're going to make it look like that. But even then, like they just made everything like red. It's just like it's like the season 2 to 3 suit. But even now, I'm pretty sure it's just the season 1 suit, and they just did some they just oversaturated in red color. Like even this red belt thing down here, you can't see can you see my little cursor? There we go. Like that thing there, it's just all red. and that was usually like a dark red belt or whatever it was. I don't think we're going to get this. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't think it's really needed either, because of the storyline that we know is coming. If there was a different storyline, I'd be like, okay, well, maybe that might be happening. But I just don't understand the need for this unless it happens in a much earlier episode, like it happens maybe on that, like the episode where he goes back to the day of the night of his mum's death. If there's something like this, then maybe that's fair enough. But he might just, like, technically, if he impacts it now, he would change the timeline again. So it'd be a bit weird. I don't know what they're going to do though. Am I excited for the next step? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what it's like. The thing is that we're finally getting that goddamn hooded villain by the looks of it. It's finally going to be in episode 7. I don't think it's going to be anyone of interest, though. It's a person in a hood, so there must be someone that's familiar. So I'm very curious to see if that's meant to be the case. But we're finally getting that hooded villain. So, but no episode this week, might I say. We're going to be waiting another week for that episode. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm overly excited, but then again, like, it'd be a weird episode for myself to be overly excited about. But I think it'll be decent. I'm actually looking forward to episode 8. Episode 8 sounds pretty cool. What if it isn't an episode 7? Well, then I don't know where that thing, because that trailer came out just after they finished filming episode 7. They'd been like the opening couple of days of episode 8 when that trailer came out with the hooded villain in there. We haven't had it yet. So if it's not in episode 7, it's a goddamn deleted scene. So that's annoying. What's this? Like, the gold thing and the emblem is red. Yeah, I think they just did like, but even then it doesn't look 100% real. It looks sort of like it could just been done like CGI stuff. This obviously isn't the video, so I can't see like the tracking and everything like that. But yeah. Okay. Okay, I wasn't too sure what that comment was about. All good. Let me take this off. But oh no, sorry. Which movie am I excited for this year? Probably the Flash movie. I think the Flash movie could make the most money. I am looking forward to that Ben Affleck Air movie about Michael Jordan that comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to that. That's like the next movie that's coming out that I'm looking forward to the most. That hasn't come out yet. I'm looking forward to Shazam when I do eventually go see it. But that Air movie with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, I think it's going to be a good movie. And I think that's out in 2 weeks. GPG did not. I'm just going to take this off the goddamn screen. Goodbye. Thank you, GPG, for the £2. Hooded figure twist could be Constantine. I don't think it's going to be anything that overly interesting like that. It must be someone that we recognize because they're hooded. Like, why would you put someone that you don't recognize in a goddamn hood like that? And it also looks like Spectre as well. But the thing is, it looks like this person whammies Iris and Mia. So I don't know. Do you think what Ezra did will make the Flash movie more money or less money? I honestly don't think it affects it that much. It might affect like 1% potentially of the potential market to go see the movie. And even then, a lot of people are like fake, like, oh, I'm not going to see this movie. And then they end up going and watching it by themselves in private. Like, or they just go see it as they normally would, but they don't post on it. Because a lot of the people that say, I'm against this movie, I'm not going to see it, they're like anonymous people online anyway with like a My Little Pony as their profile picture or something like that. So no one's going to be able to go, oh, caught you in 4K at the movie theater, because I have no idea what they look like. You know what I mean? So I think it's a lot of like, it's like with like anything. It's just a lot of like fakeness. They'll definitely go see it. You know why? Because it's going to be the movie that everyone's talking about at that point in time. Eric will ruin Oliver and Wally, won't he? He did a really good job with Wally. The one episode that he did with Wally was a really good episode with Wally. So I have faith that, like, and has he done anything with Oliver? I guess Elseworlds? No, Elseworlds was season 5. So season 6 was Crisis. That was Eric's first season. So that's I don't know. I'm not too sure if he's really done anything where he's handled Oliver before. But then again, some of those crossover episodes back in season 4 and 5 when he was a writer, maybe he did write for Oliver. I'm not too sure. I'm the hooded figure. I mean, that'd be a twist. That'd be a twist. GPG did donate £2. Bro, you saying I'm not a Lotus? I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are not anything. That's just I'm not here to assign people what they are and what they cannot be or what they aspire to be. You got to choose your own line, GPG. You got to choose your own path. Do you think the hooded figure is Dr. Destiny? Like from Elseworlds? I don't know. I think it's going to be someone that has similar powers to Dreamer. Like that's what it seems like it would be. Just someone that has similar powers to Dreamer. Like that seems like the most likely thing, at least in my opinion. That seems like it'd be the most likely thing. But yeah, I'd be surprised if it's anything else than that. Paige, you trading on very thin ground with GPG right now? I know. I might be on the edge. I might be cancelled by GPG soon. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. I might be on the edge. That was Kang Vader apparently took Dev's theory. So shame on you, Kang Vader, for stealing that theory. Naughty. Don't steal theories. I'm joking. Music Master, I mean, it could be. I mean, I doubt they'd be able to get Darren Criss back to do it. So maybe just they use some like reused audio from like season 3. God, that was a while ago. It feels like that was only yesterday, that goddamn musical. That was finally, I remember when that musical episode aired, my computer broke. I remember my laptop like just completely like just killed itself. I don't know what happened there, just died. And I remember I didn't do my review for that music episode straight after the episode like I normally would. I had to like go buy another laptop or something like that like the day after. And everyone thought I didn't do a review because I hated the episode so much. Anyway, random fun flashback story. Hooded figure is God in human form. I mean, that could be the case. But you know what? We are 45 minutes into this stream. It is time. Because I think we've talked about it. Obviously, if you don't want to super chat to support the stream, you have any questions you might want to do or bring up, feel free to do so. It's always appreciated. But we are going to do the Hunger Games villains draft. So we did this probably about a month ago now that I think about it. But you guys got to suggest villains. So obviously we'll pick the obvious ones. Whatever, like Reverse Flash, your Zoom, your Deathstroke, blah, blah, blah. But you guys get to pick if you have some random ones, some meme ones, and we can even do some meme ones that might not be considered as villains, but were so bad that they might have been the villain for an episode because they were so bad. If that makes sense. If like they ruined an episode because they were so bad, you can do it. So I've got my pen. So we can just do, I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to do this. Hopefully you can still hear me. I think if I position my arm like that, it's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to write some simple ones. So I got Reverse Flash. That's an easy one. Actually, in the chat, can you write obvious ones so I know what obvious ones? Because I'm going to be an idiot. I can tell I'm going to be an idiot and I'll forget like an obvious one. I got Zoom. I'll try some Flash ones off the top of my head because we'll talk about Flash before. I'll write Deathstroke because that was in my head. Okay, that's 5. You can do up to 48. I don't know if I want to do 48 though. So I want to do the obvious ones and then we'll get to the meme ones. Deathstorm's a good one. Gotta make sure I'm writing Deathstorm literally right under Deathstroke, and they have obviously the same amount of letters. Wait, same amount of letters? No. Deathstroke has one more letter. Deathstorm. Make sure I emphasize that. Prometheus, that's a good one to chuck in there. Just want to make sure I get all the good ones, like the ones that don't seem stupid. Killer Frost, like actual proper Killer Frost from what, season 3? I'll put in brackets S3 so I remember. Bloodwork, Malcolm Merlin, that's a good one. Anything from Legends that I'm missing? Maybe like, I don't know, do you put the Legion of Doom as one group? Malcolm, I'm writing with a fine tip pen as well. I don't like writing with these. Malcolm Merlin. Do I just put the Legion of Doom as one thing? I might just put Legion of Doom as one single thing. Legion, that's been an overpowered thing. Legion of Doom. Black Flash, we're chucking Black Flash, though it's technically Zoom. Yeah. Paige is the biggest villain. Should I put? Well, we'll do the thing we did last time. If you want to, if you really want a choice in there, you can super chat. So if you have a complete, like I think, did the person who won last time, was it a meme? No, it wasn't a meme. The meme, there's a couple of memes in the top 5, I think. I think like it's Cecile specifically from season 9, which is a super chat, I think came in the top 5 or something like that. We can do Pagey when he Pagey's pronunciation of cicada. We'll say that. So that's a villain. I'll put it on this side. I'll do real and meme. So we've got the meme choices. So the first meme choice can be Pagey's pronunciation of cicada. Because I know that to this date still triggers so many people. Godspeed. I'll put that in a legitimate choice. Savage. Oh, like Vandal Savage. Yeah, I forgot about Vandal Savage. You can put that in. So how many is that? I think we can do 48. 48. 48 max. You don't have to do 48, but it's 48 max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll just put 14 there. So I know when I get put Rain in. Well, we need a Supergirl villain, and Rain was probably the best one. I'll chuck in Lex Luthor as well. Lex Luthor. That's 16 on that side. Are we doing Ezra Miller again? Okay, so here we go. Hold on. GPG donated $2. The bad negative Nora. Do you mean like the Nora like XS? Do you mean XS like when in that episode when she takes the negative Speed Force? I'll just put negative Nora and then I'll put in brackets XS if that's what you mean. Negative Nora. I'll just put some brackets there just in case. Are we doing Ezra Miller again? Actually, if we're doing Ezra Miller in the meme section, do we do a different version of Ezra Miller? Do we do Ezra Miller Farm Edition, whatever that farm thing was? We can do that if you want to. Just looking for GPG's thing. Joker's daughter, like what Dweller from Gotham Knights. Yeah, the XS one. Yeah, okay. XS. I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't too sure. Do non-Hawaiian shirt Ezra Miller. So is that the farm version? I'll just write Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller. Actually, we'll just make the ultimate Ezra Miller. We'll go Ezra Miller all. So this is like every single version of Ezra Miller combined. Bebo, was Bebo a villain though? I'll put Bebo in the maybe. I'll do a maybe. Oh, Jesus, sorry for knocking the mic. I'll do a maybe section down here, and we'll put Bebo. And I'll put Joker's daughter in the maybe section as well, just because it's a new, whatever her name is. Was it Duella? Duella. Bebo is a big monster, so yeah. Well, maybe. As I said, Bebo's in the maybe section. Maybe section. I'm up to 16 legit choices, and we've got 3 memes. The robber from Crisis episode 5 when Bebo turns up. Was that the dude in like the suits or something? Was it like a magician? Oh, God. Hayden came with a good one. Chegra. Goodness me. That's definitely my villain arc. Chegra. I can go on one. Okay. Hell's Bell wrote it. I think someone else might have written it before. Let me know in the chat. Are we putting Eric? So if you were in the... I think it was a Twitch stream. We did a tier list thing, like a bit of a fun, like random tier list thing. And it was ranking villains, and Eric Wallace was in there. Do we put Eric Wallace in this one? Let me know. GPG did donate £2, might I say, and wrote shirtless Pagey variant. Well, I've got my pronunciation of cicada, which technically isn't me, it's words. So are we put? Oh no, I guess we'll put shirtless Pagey in. If you know, you know. Shirtless Pagey. Okay, it's in there. So we are putting Eric Wallace. Oh, sorry, did I get a... I think I got one from Lara. And I missed it because I'm an idiot. Was it Lara that I got a thing from? Oh no, it wasn't Lara. It was Big Ben 10. Oh no, Lara. Lara said Agent Liberty. Okay. I knew I was like, I swear I saw a couple of things pop up, but the chat was moving so fast. So I'm just going to go through again. So Lara donated $2 and said, I'll click it, Agent Liberty. Agent Liberty. So that goes in the legit section. Oh, God, Ben 10 Big. Donated, look at this one. £2. Psycho Pirate Cecile. My goodness. Sorry for missing those as well. The chat was moving so fast, and I was probably like thinking about Eric Wallace or Ezra Miller too much. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else here. Okay, I got GPGs. Awesome. Okay, sweet. I don't think I missed anything. Okay. Okay, so the meme section at the moment is my pronunciation of cicada, negative Nora, as in excess, all versions of Ezra Miller combined, Chegra, shirtless me, or shirtless Pagey, and Psycho Pirate Cecile. We got Prometheus. We can do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do that one. West Allen stands. Why don't we go? What we could go? My notifications on Twitter when I put out an anti-West Allen tweet. Wait, we can go West Alleners when they're angry at Paging. Or we can just do angry. Actually, that's probably just West Alleners in general. At least the Twitter ones, those the obsessed ones, not West Alleners in general. If you like the shit, then whatever. But the ones on Twitter, those ones that always attack me. You could do that. Canada Grass did. Hold on. Why is this? Oh, I have to hide this. That's why. Sorry, Ben 10 Big. I have to delete your thing. Canada Grass did donate $2.20. Olicity Mark Guggenheim Tumblr. Is that like the Holy Trinity, or is that one thing? Why don't we go Mark Guggenheim while on Olicity Tumblr? We'll go Mark Guggenheim whilst on Olicity Tumblr. That's probably how to do it. I can probably just write on Tumblr because he's only on there for the Olicity stuff. So there we go. That's quite the interesting one. Where are we? Josh Darby donated $5 and said, not an Arrowverse villain, but Blaine's Charizard. Blaine's Charizard, is that from the show? Hold on. This is a Pokemon card. Is this from the game? Or is this from just the Pokemon cards? I feel like I'm not too sure. Ow. I just kicked my foot. Speaking of foot, someone just wrote, if you're on Twitter, I posted that photo of my foot and then I deleted it because I thought no one wants to see my feet. I fractured my toe, by the way. I punted the corner of my couch and I've fractured my toe, but it's one of those ones where you just got to leave it. It doesn't hurt that much anymore, but if I touch it, it hurts. Yeah, I'll put I've been putting the names next to some of them, but I haven't done the other ones. I'll put Blaine's Charizard just because Josh has suggested it. Make sure my pen's still working. It was all over the place then. You should sell on OnlyFans though. I mean, does anyone want my foot? I don't know. My foot, trust me, I have hobbit feet. I've told people before, I know this is such weird, but I just walk around barefoot. I mean, I drive barefoot. I mean, technically it's illegal, but I've been pulled over before and they don't really care. Sarah Lance did donate $1. Do you have a suggestion, Sarah? Oh, Death Totem Sarah. Okay, I can see that in chat. Okay. Well, that's probably just in a real choice. I won't put that in the meme. Death Totem Sarah. I know what you're talking about. When she was like a ghost or something. I remember that. I remember that episode. Silent Angel with the 220. Put the ultimate Arrow villain, Beatrice. I hate this option. I hate that option, but you know what? I have to abide by the rules. I have to abide by the rules. Season 4, Iris. Do you mean like run Iris, run Iris, run? I was gonna say run Iris, run Iris, run. I think that's what you mean. I'll put that in the maybe thing because I think she was in there. I think Speedster Iris was in the other one, so I'll put. Do you just mean like because Iris was so bad in season 4? Well, I'll put it in the maybe section anyway. I'll put season 4 Iris. Yeah, Beatrice did kill Emiko, which I wasn't too happy about, but yeah. I want to see feet in YouTube. Don't tempt me, Feather. Don't tempt me, Feather Guardian. B Lady from season 4. What was her name? I know it was like the bug-eyed bandit. That's what she was meant to be. B, I know, funny. Dr. Vanessa Ambrose. Wasn't she in Superman and Lois, by the way? She was like one of the girl at school. Or the lady at the school, might I say. Brie Larve, that's what it was. Savoyard? That was like the meme, wasn't it? Reverb, that's not a bad option. I'll chuck in Reverb. He was somewhat. So how many have we got here? We got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'll just put 19 there to keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we got 28 in total. 19 real, 9 meme. But we do have 3 memes in the maybe section. So that's like a wait and see. Who knows if we get to the meme things. I'm still saying Chillblain's broken zipper. At this point, I don't even know if he has a zipper on that thing. It might not even be broken. I think it's just straight up removed. Felicity from Earth X. I think that's a bit touchy. I think we might leave that one, James. Jesus. What was Cisco's brother from Earth 2? Rupture? Wasn't it Rupture? Overgirl? Was Overgirl the one from Crisis on Earth X or the one from... No, that was Red Daughter. So Overgirl. I'll chuck in Overgirl. GPG did donate £2 and said the main villain of the Arrowverse, COVID. Well, I'll do COVID delays. We'll do COVID delays. So I want you to do COVID as a whole. So that's what we got so far. We got my little... Can you see that? Look at my absolutely stunning handwriting. But yeah, we got, 20 choices on the real side, 10 choices on the meme side. So we can either do 6 more or 18 more. Red Death. Do I have Red Death? Hold on. I don't have Red Death, but would Red Death go into real or meme? I need to know, is Red Death real? Or how about Red Death without the helmet? That would probably go into the meme section. Where's Eric Wallace? Oh, I didn't put Eric Wallace. Okay, I put Eric Wallace. I am right-handed. That's my right hand. Red Death goes to meme. I'll do Red Death in the meme section if it's Red Death without the helmet. Sarah Lance donated $1. You can't see the chat there, but she wrote Amunet Black. Okay, then I'm assuming that's meme. Go meme. Amunet. Sorry, I can't write. Amunet Black. Red Death temper. There we go. That's what we want. That's the perfect one to do. Dev, Red Death temper tantrum. We'll just go Red Death tantrum. Red Death tantrum. Okay. Nice. Paige's farts? Hey, you don't hear those at all. Don't say that. Do not say that, HX. Exisish. I remember you said how to pronounce your name. It was even harder than just saying Exisish or something. Royal Flush Gang. Is that in the real choices or the meme? I thought that was pretty decent from memory. Josh did donate $2 and said can't leave out DJ Eric. We can do. I want you to put DJ Eric. What have I got? I got. Well, here we go. I got shirtless me. I got shirtless me from that Twitch alert video. So we can do. We can do something Eric, but like meme, something like that. We can technically do Canada graphs. I mean, if we were doing a meme, if we were doing a villain list and it was in the eyes of Mark Guggenheim, technically we could do Canada graphs. Actually, Canada graphs watermark. That's what we will do. Canada graphs watermark. Because that watermark is the bane of my existence 99% of the time. Earth to Eric. Black Adam up to Eric. Why was your shirt off? That literally weirded me out. I think I got in out of the shower or something like that. I'm weird as well. I don't know if anyone's... I know this is such a side topic. But when I put deodorant on, I don't like to put my shirt on straight after I put deodorant on. I like to leave my shirt off for like 5 minutes after I put deodorant on, unless I'm literally in a rush. But if I have the time, I don't put my shirt on straight after I put deodorant on. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. That's I think that's why I had the shirt off, because I didn't want to put it on straight away. I'm surprised Paige actually uses deodorant. I was so in drastic need of deodorant, and I couldn't be bothered going to the shops just to get deodorant. I got it off Amazon. It came in this like box, like the size of like an iPad box, and it had like a little spray thing of deodorant inside. I was like, that is the biggest waste of cardboard I've ever seen. So I'm looking at that. Anti-monitor. We can chuck an anti-monitor for the real. So what's that? 21. Anti-monitor. So so 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21. 21, 31, 35. Did I miss your last super chat? Hopefully I didn't. Try not to be that rude. Oh, I can see a thing here. You donated $1. Is there, you donated £1. Is that for a choice? GPG? Oh, David Zaslav. Oh my goodness me. David Zaslav. Okay, wait. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21. So we're at 36 now. So we can... Yeah, so we can stop there, or we can do 12 more. Well, technically we don't... Oh, no, you have to. You have to do either 36 or 48, I think it is. Let me have a quick look. Is it 36 or is it 48? So let me have a quick look. Yes, I am of 13 years old. Edit, adjust size. Yeah, so we're at 36 now, or we can add 12 more and get to 48. It's either 24... 36 or 48. Those are the three size options. So yeah, like okay, sweet. Ooh, where am I? Where's the chat? There we go. In regards to what I got, that's what I got. So hold on, let me. So we got all the stuff on the reel on this side, and then the meme on the other side. And we could even it up tomorrow, try and make it like 24 each. That would require 9 more meme and 3 more reel. Flash season 5 Cal. I mean, it's not a bad option. I might actually chuck that in. Flash season 5 Cal. What about Smallville Doomsday? We'll try and keep the Smallville stuff out for now. Put Earth 2 Joe? He wasn't a villain, though. He was just like a singer. I mean, he got killed pretty quickly, didn't he? From memory. He wasn't that bad of a guy. Oh, God. We did Cupid last time. Is there another thing? Was there another stupid Cupid thing? Why don't we just use the actual quote of I'm Cupid Stupid? Not the character, just the quote. I'm Cupid Stupid. Quote. Which is the actual quote. He's a meme. Where's my money? Did we do Jaco Birch last time? I think we did. We'll just do season 4 hotness. That's a way to do it. Season 4 hotness. Wasn't Music Meister Joe bad? No, I don't know, but the one from Earth 2 wasn't bad. Yeah, the one from Earth 2 wasn't bad. Hold on. There we go. Can you blame me for wanting Chillblain? We can do. Oh God, I'm trying to think of a thing. I think Chillblain you can put into like the one where is he in his suit or something like I don't know. Like, hold on, I know. This is what we're gonna do. What episode was it? Hold on, let me try and find it for a second so I have a visual reference. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of, James. That one. Chillblain in season 7 when he takes his shirt off in front of Frost. What episode was that? $707? Is this it? Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Here we go. I found it. Wait, I think this is it. Wait, no, this is not it. No, this is something else. It's completely random. I don't know. It's too hard to find clips sometimes. Anyway, we just do shirtless Chillblain. We'll do shirtless Chillblain. I did get your thing, Hell's Bells. I think Hell's Bells? Yeah, I'll bring it up there just so I know it's there. I didn't miss it. I was just Chillblain. Oh, I know it sounds weird. I had Chillblain on the mind. Or Chillblain on the brain. Shirtless Chillblain. Hell's Bell said Alice and Marquise from Batwoman. So that was like the we can do they probably both go into the real thing. Alice, I'll just put in brackets BW, and we'll put Marquise was like the new Joker. Put in brackets BW. So what's that? 23, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we can do 5 more meme, 1 more real. Oh God, GPG donated £2 and said, "I'm your super friend" song from Duet. Oh my goodness me, super friend. Here's the thing: when that pops up throughout the Hunger Games, I'll sing it. I'll go, "I'm your super friend." I'll sing that whenever we have to. Or is that too much torture? I'm not too sure. Let me know if that's too much torture or not. Whenever that pops up in the actual thing. Mike donated $2 and said, "Cicada is pronounced cicada, giving you hell. It's cicada. You need to join in the cicada gang, not cicada, whatever that is. It needs to be cicada. Wait, we'll put Despero as the last one. So Despero is the last legit one. We're finished off with legit real ones. We've just got we're 20 now. So we need four more meme options. So if you have a meme option, let it be known. 4 more options left, or 4 more slots left, might I say. I don't feel comfortable putting Jenna back in because I think baby Jenna got decapitated in the other one. So I don't know if I feel comfortable putting a child back in there, because last time I'm pretty sure she got decapitated, or was it a knife thrown at her or something like that? I don't feel comfortable putting another minor in that situation. GPG donated £2. Please sing it. That'll be hilarious. Well, remind me tomorrow. As I said, we're doing this tomorrow. Around this time tomorrow, we'll do the Hunger Games. So later today, I'll what do you call it? Set it all up and organize it. 5 Godspeed clones. Do you mean like the Godspeed in a circle meme? Oh god. Mummy Daddy. Force Mummy Daddy. We'll go Forces Mummy Daddy. Forces Mummy Daddy. Godspeed in a circle meme. I have no idea how I'm going to get that in a photo, but I'll make it work. The Arrow season 4 suit. Well, people like that. I don't know if I can put that in because people like that one. I just don't like it that much. Well, okay, so we have 2 slots left and we have 3 maybes. So I can show you this now. Hold on. So we got 2 slots left. But you can see down there we have 3 maybes. I know what I can do. Okay, hold on. I can do a poll and put 3 options in there. Okay. Choose last 2 meme slots. Okay. And I can put, what's it? Bebo, Joker's daughter, and season 4 Iris. Okay. So I'm going to let that poll run out for about a minute or 2, or we'll go 2 minutes or something roughly. And whoever the top 2 options are, they will go into the final 2 slots. Unless someone super chats between now and then we'll just go to the top slot, just in case someone was prepping one, because I don't know. But yeah, you can vote on that poll, and the top 2 options will go into the final 2 slots. Why is my phone buzzing? Godspeed's terrible speech. I can't even remember that, to be completely honest. I can't even remember that. Time Traveler Heatwave. Wasn't that, what was its name? What was the name? It was like something Crone. No, it was something Crone or something like that. Thinker Changing Bodies. It's not a bad one. Kronos, that's what it was. I knew it was like Crone something. I couldn't remember what exactly it was. Kronos, that's what it was. It looks like Bebo, and if you want to vote, make sure to vote on that poll at the top. I'll let it go for like another 30 seconds, just in case, I don't know, Joker's daughter might randomly come back. Reverse Flash Barry. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad option. I mean, I'm trying to think. I think I'm happy with all the real ones. I mean, I guess I'm somewhat happy with the main ones. I won't read out I guess I will. I'll read out through all of them after we select this. I'll give it another 20 seconds or something on the poll, just in case it does change a bit, even though I don't think it will. Lala. Oh, that was the thing. That was the guy from Black Lightning, wasn't he? Something like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to end the poll now. Okay, so season 4 Iris. And was it Bebo? Bebo. Okay. Just cross them out. So just okay. So here we go. This is the list. This is the contestant list for tomorrow's Hunger Games villain real versus meme edition. Though it's not really real versus meme. It's just there's real and meme. Okay, sweet. Should be able to see that. Okay. Hold on. There you go. Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, Devoe, Deathstroke, Deathstorm, Prometheus, Killer Frost from Season 3 specifically, Bloodwork, Malcolm Merlin, Legion of Doom, which technically has Malcolm Merlin and Reverse Flash with it, but anyway. Black Flash, Godspeed, Vandal Savage, Rain, Lex Luthor, Agent Liberty, Death Totem Sarah, Reverb, Overgirl, Anti-Monitor, Alice from Batwoman, Marquise from Batwoman, and Despero. And then the meme section, Paige's pronunciation of cicada, Negative Nora, aka XS, all versions of Ezra Miller combined, like the ultimate Ezra Miller, Chegra, Shirtless Paigey, Psycho Pirate Cecile, Mark Guggenheim on Tumblr, Blaine's Charizard Pokemon card, Beatrice, COVID delays, Eric Wallace, Amunet Black, Red Death's Tantrum, Canada Graph's Watermark, David Zaslav, Flash Season 5 Cal, I'm Cupid Stupid, the quote, not the character, Season 4 Hotness, Shirtless Chillblaine, Super Friend the Song, Forces Mummy Daddy, Godspeed Circle Meme, Season 4 Iris, and Bebo. What a lineup. That's all I can say. What a lineup. I'm going to have fun creating images for these. Like, obviously, the real ones are easy, but half of these meme ones don't exist. So I don't know how I'm going to do images for them, but we'll figure out a way. But that's the way to do it. I don't know how it's going to work. But yeah, so this will be tomorrow. As I said, for the quiz thing, that's going to be on the day of the Flash. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to write out my questions for that and how I want to do it. But if I'm going to do the movie clip segment of that quiz, which I sort of really want to do, or like the clip segment where I show like a clip from one of the episodes or a movie or whatever, it'll have to be on Twitch. But I want to wait and see how it plays out and everything like that. So I won't commit to it yet. I'll probably let you guys know tomorrow because I'll probably try and organize it throughout today. But yeah, tomorrow on YouTube, this is where this stream will be. The apartment, not the apartment 4. Got too much apartment 4. Got things in the chat. The villains real versus meme Hunger Games will be tomorrow on here. And yeah. So we'll wait and see about that. We'll wait and see about what I'm going to do, whether it's on Twitch or stuff for that Flash Day movie trivia, Arrowverse trivia quiz thing. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to end the stream here. Thanks to everyone that's super chatted to support the channel to get your options in here as well. I'm sure it'd be funny if one of them won. But thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. I won't have another video today. I uploaded a video a couple of hours ago. I don't think I'm going to have another one today, but I will have a video or two tomorrow, maybe. Wait and see. Yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good rest of the day. And yeah, see ya.